Each year, the NSH Awards and Scholarship Program recognizes the professional contributions of NSH members. From leading in the lab here in the United States to outreach work abroad, NSH members make a difference one slide at a time. This program is generously funded by our industry and professional partners, for whom all of NSH are grateful. We are honored to recognize the 2022 recipients, and we hope that you'll consider applying or nominating for one of these opportunities in the year to come. To learn more, visit nsh.org.
Today, we are recognizing NSH Award recipients who exemplify what it means to be a volunteer and contribute to both NSH and the field of histotechnology. The Jules Alliance Excellence in Immunohistochemistry Award is generously sponsored by Dr. Richard Carton. This award is presented annually to an NSH member that is currently utilizing immunohistochemistry in a clinical and/or research setting that is nominated by his or her peers for excellence in immunohistochemistry techniques. This grant is intended to enhance IHC techniques and methods presently utilized in the nominee's institution and/or support the study of new IHC techniques under construction for adoption in the nominee's laboratory and/or support continuing education. This year's recipient is Guy Orchard. He is an active educator, author, and frequent speaker at the NSH convention. Guy's glowing recommendation stated, "He is an active, excellent reviewer of manuscripts related to dermapathology, particularly those involving immunohistochemistry, molecular histotechniques, and Mohs surgery for the Journal of Histotechnology. In addition, he has authored the Pigments and Minerals chapter for the last 2 editions of Theory and Practice of Histological Techniques, using his expertise in immunohistochemistry to update this increasingly important subject to the highest level. More recently, Guy's natural curiosity for knowledge has led him to molecular techniques too, and he has conducted combined immunohistochemical and molecular investigations to further improve our understanding of skin cancers." The Excellence in Service Award is sponsored by NSH. The award recognizes an individual's extraordinary service and dedication to NSH. This year's recipient is Diane Sturchy. Diane is described by her peers as the epitome of a histotechnologist. Diane's career in histology spans over 40 years. During that time, she has presented over 80 workshops, 40 short presentations, as well as authored multiple publications and book chapters. She is well versed in everything histology and is always willing to share her knowledge and help others. She has been an active member of NSH during her entire career, volunteering on many NSH committees as a member or chair. She has been actively involved in NSH management, serving on the board of directors in multiple positions from 2008 through 2022. Starting out as treasurer to secretary to ultimately serving as NSH president. Congratulations, Diane, and thank you for your continued dedication to NSH. The Ann Priest Award is generously sponsored by Polyscience Incorporated. This award is to recognize an individual who has excelled in working with hard tissue and to honor the late Ann Priest's desire to educate and remind future histotechnicians of the importance of aiming higher. It is given to a person who has excelled in working with calcified or decalcified bone or other materials such as stents and bioengineered constructs. This year's recipient is Sha'aqua Ashbury. Sha'aqwa's colleague said, "In spirit of Ann Priest, Aqua has made significant accomplishments in the area of non-routine samples at the Petit Institute. She has conducted fresh pyrogenic paraffin and resin studies and experiments on plants, animals, and inorganic material for thesis research, federal and private grants, malpractice lawsuits, and other activities. She has orchestrated, participated in, and trained others on specific techniques." Sha'aqua says that she will continue to enhance her knowledge in histology and health-related disciplines to manifest her goal of developing a network that bridges the gap between research and clinical histology. Congratulations, Sha'aqua. The President's Award is to recognize outstanding members who make significant contributions both to NSH and the field of histology. NSH's President, Hector Hernandez, selected Polly Alfonse for the wonderful example of volunteerism she displays. Over the years, Polly has participated in the laboratory webinar program team, putting together the program and serving as both moderator and speaker, and has served on various NSH committees, including the General Anatomic Committee, which she currently chairs, the Convention Committee, and the Nomination and Elections Committee. She has served in the House of Delegates and written blog posts for NSH's fixation on histology. Polly shared, "I've learned so much from NSH, such as how to be a great histotechnologist and how to be part of a supportive community. This is why I give back. I want to continue to share what I have learned from experience as well as what I've learned from the NSH. Congratulations, Polly." Histotechnologist of the Year is NSH's longest-running award. It was first established in 1975 and is sponsored this year by Apredia. This award is given annually to the histotechnologist who best exemplifies and qualifies for dedication and service to the profession of histotechnology. This year's Histotechnologist of the Year is David Craw. David is a scientist who believes in the power of education. In his work with NSH, he introduces new technologies and techniques, ensuring NSH remains a leading source in histology information. Dave is a wonderful mentor who routinely invites others to participate in NSH so they can advocate for their careers. In addition, his passion for histology inspires others to become involved in NSH and has opened the door for other NSH leaders. Dave has many publications in his name and has been recognized throughout the scientific community, including his employer's GSK R&D Exceptional Science Awards. Dave has supported NSH's educational mission, serving as a committee chair, frequent speaker, and podcast moderator. He hosts bi-monthly research roundtables for members of histology research committees to share techniques and challenges in the research space. Dave says education has been and continues to play a critical role in keeping up with the changes in our discipline, and he hopes he can use this award to support the creation of additional educational opportunities. Congratulations, David. The Journal of Histotechnology Outstanding Publication of the Year selects a paper published in a journal that is innovative, promotes and presents histotechniques and other related science, is well designed, and is clearly written. This year's recipients are April Myers, Jonathan Ford, Summer Decker, Fiona Crawford, and Radul Jouk for their paper entitled Volumetric Histological Characterization of Optic Nerve Degeneration Using Tissue Clearing, Literature Review and Practical Study. Their paper was nominated and voted on by the Journal of Histotechnology Editorial Board. April says that she hopes that the publication will promote the use of tissue clearing technologies for a variety of applications to enable whole tissue imaging and analysis. Congratulations to April and her co-authors. The Luminary Lifetime Achievement Award was established to recognize and honor those individuals who have generously awarded NSH with tangible contributions of leadership, mentorship, education, and advocacy. This highest accolade is presented with gratitude to colleagues who have supported and demonstrated a lifetime commitment to the histotechnology profession and the society. This year's recipient is Richard Carton. Over his 44-year career, Richard has been a dedicated supporter of NSH and histotechs everywhere. Richard shares his knowledge across multiple NSH events, including the NSH Annual Convention, Lab Webinar Series, past IH forums, and state society meetings. You may also recognize his name because he created and personally sponsors the NSH Jules Elias Excellence in Immunohistochemistry Award. Richard says after attending his first NSH convention, he knew immediately that this was an organization that he wanted to be involved with, both as an attendee and as an educator to teach. I've always said that the histotechnologist is the cornerstone of the pathology laboratory, whether it's clinical or investigative work being performed. Without you, there are no slides for clinical and research pathologists to review and do their important jobs. Congratulations, Richard. With the award recipients seated in the front row, please stand and be recognized. Please help us in congratulating them with a round of applause.